Let's turn now to the next chapter in a popular young adult franchise, Goosebumps, The Vanishing. Elijah M. Cooper is part of the cast and is joining us now. Good morning, Elijah. Welcome to you.
Happy birthday.
See, there you go. Earning the points right out of the gates. Let's talk about the show here, because obviously it's got the horror, it's got the heart, but also nostalgia for all those Goosebumps fans.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that Goosebumps The Vanishing really does a great job of telling the original Goosebumps story, keeping all the original books in there. We have Stay Out of the Basement, we have Monster Blood, we have the haunted car, so many different elements. But I think we do this really great job of mixing that also with this idea of telling a story of being a teen and learning yourself and growing up and coming into who you are. So. Yeah.
Speaking of knowing yourself, coming into who you are, young man, can we just give you a moment? Because this whole suit, the boots, you told us you don't bring out the boots too often, but you did, and they look good.
We did.
Come on, boots.
Yeah, come on. Now can
It looks so good. You grew up a fan of the books. So was your mom. That's how we all knew Goosebumps, from the books originally. What was it like helping bring those to life?
Yeah, I mean, it was surreal for me, growing up in Georgia, being a Scholastic Book Fair kid, going to being in the series. I mean, that's insane to me. But I think it also speaks to the responsibility of what it means to, carry on the legacy. And I was a bit nervous about how it was going to turn out, and I hope audiences love it. But it's a really great story.
And now other kids are going to be watching your version of that story.
Exactly. It's just insane.
Let's take a look at the clip right now.
Bro, you do not want to work here. Management sucks.
I heard that.
Good.
Bye, Glenn.
Oh, hey, a bunch of us are going to be at the park tomorrow. Y'all should definitely slide through.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you there.
What? Did he just eat an egg roll out of that delivery bag? Oh my God, he's not allowed to do that.
Eating that egg roll. I mean, what's so fun about this, though, I can't imagine what was going through your mind, because that was actually your very first day on set shooting.
Oh, wow.
That was.
What do you remember about that?
Oh, my goodness. It was a nerve-wracking day because my character, CJ, he actually rides a scooter. And so it was my first time ever being on the scooter and shooting. And I had to get into this really, really tight spot, and I had to stop right in front of the camera. So I was shaking, starting. But once I got in the groove, I was there. And my castmates, David Schwimmer, Jaden Bartels, and Sam McCarthy, they really made the experience great.
Was the egg roll good?
It was, but let me tell you something. I was done with egg rolls, okay? I did 17 takes. I was like, all right, guys.
Yeah, you got an excuse after that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the actors that you've been able to work with in some of your recent roles. I mean, really just master class. You mentioned David Schwimmer, also playing alongside Angela Bassett, 911, who plays your mom. Have you been able to get any tips from them along the way? What's the best advice they're giving you?
Yeah, I mean, I think speaking to David, it was just a joy working with him. First of all, he is such a grounded and amazing individual. But second, I mean, he is TV royalty. He's Ross, right?
Yes, it's Ross.
But I think really the great thing about him is he takes this collaborative approach to acting. It's not just his scene, it's our scene together, right? And so I really think that manifested well on screen, and it created an awesome dynamic. But also with Angela Bassett, right? Being my TV mom once again, royalty.
Right? Exactly.
Right, but she really is just an incredible individual. And one of the first things she told to me when we got on set is hold your own. We're here to do the same exact job. And that really gave me the confidence to go in there and go toe-to-toe with her.
That must have been so empowering. And at the same time you're doing all this and working with these TV icons, you're also attending Morehouse. And as a legacy of that, yes, go ahead, young man. How are you balancing all of that?
Yeah, so I am a part of the Morehouse online program, which allows me to take kind of a hybrid approach to doing online school, balancing my career, but then also being on campus whenever I can. And so I'm so grateful to Morehouse for their collaboration and helping me with this journey. I'm kind of the first student to ever do this.
Wow. Why did you want to? Because you're already working. You didn't have to then go to school.
I know, but it's always been a dream of mine. Going to the house has always been a dream. Being around, like-minded young black men, it's a space that I feel is really important. And a space that's kind of building me into a man.
You are so grounded.
Absolutely.
You really are.
Yeah, making many people proud, and congratulations on all the projects you have coming up.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for coming on, too. We appreciate it, all the way from the West Coast. But that's not your hometown. Georgia, that's right. We knew it. Elijah, once again. And remember, Goosebumps The Vanishing premieres January 10th on Disney Plus and on Hulu.